make me remember.
It's the SJS Show, 773-340-3609, Facebook.com/the SJS Show, the SJSShow.com.
We like that.
We some lame.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Click the subscribe button on the video so that you get updates when we're on live. We'd like to see you, and we think you'd like to see us. We're also going to start putting our videos on YouTube too, so stay tuned.
Putting our videos on YouTube too.
Yeah, on YouTube too.
Hakeem done came into the post and said a few words.
He came to the pod.
We have some guests in the studio. They're not on camera, but we have an audience.
They're hiding out right now.
We have a studio audience.
We have a studio audience.
Let's go ahead and do
Pop the trunk.
Oh, yes, we've popped the trunk.
Popped it.
All right, Lori, what are you having?
I don't know. Sure.
You have a tequila sunrise. I mean,
a vodka sunrise.
Vodka sunrise. Glenn?
I'm drinking orange, top shelf Welch's orange pineapple.
Oh, there's no alcohol in there.
Gotcha. He finna get it.
Wait.
Oh, right, because last week you were waiting a little while.
Because he was daring.
Yeah,
there was Welch's grape.
Did you mix it?
No, it's not mixed. And actually, it's gone.
Poaches.
Yeah, I have to get my mother to the airport this morning, so we probably will pack light or drink light. Very light.
Come on, Erica Badu.
No problem.
Brandon, what you got?
I have Remy Martin, 1738.
And I'm drinking a white Zinfandel. I'm drinking wine tonight because I was toe up from the flow up last night. I DJ'd at the local bar last night and had a blast, but I was drunk, very drunk. So I'm just drinking wine.
Did you get you some White Castle?
I did not. I went to Harold's.
I read that.
Yes, they were open until 3. Actually, I don't know what time they closed.
They closed at 3.
I went over to Lim's to get some barbecue, which also closes at 3. But I got there at 2:30, and they were locking the door.
That's the black-owned businesses.
Talking about no more.
But this Harold's right here on 75th is open to 3 a.m.
So that's that. Excuse me. That was popping the trunk. Let's do some hot topics.
No word of the week?
No, we haven't had a word of the week in a couple of weeks.
What is that? What was that?
I was trying to get it out, but I couldn't.
The eyes was closed.
All right, here we go.
What's everyone talking about?
He's obviously talking about me.
It's Hot Topics on the Sean Jackson Show.
You fit a drink. You're going to have at least 2.
What are you talking about?
He's trying to make him drink. Peer pressure.
It's too early. All right. In the news, Blac Chyna's mother, Tokyo Toni, is suing Wendy Williams for $1 million, claiming the sharp-tongued talk show host made comments about her on TV that caused her stress and depression. The celebrity mom, who's going after Williams for defamation of character, slander, and harassment, claims Williams has had guests on her show helping to defame me. According to the suit, which was obtained by Page 6, Toni, whose real name is Shalania Jones Hunter,
that's what all their names are,
claims the constant negative light that Williams has cast upon her has caused her to lose sleep and has even affected her relationship, claiming it has been compromising due to Williams's lies. She also claims Williams has caused her a lifetime of pain and suffering, and says she had to quit her jobs as an Uber and Lyft driver because of the stress of Williams' lies.
And I know what she's talking about. She's talking about that interview. We watched it when she had that comedian Whitney comments on, and she was talking about her because she's supposed to have reached out to OJ, said that she would date him. This is Tokyo. Said she'd date OJ, and so Wendy covered it, and then Whitney, the comedian, came on, was like, "Really? Like she's somebody's mama or something?" It was just so I get what she's talking about, but she was already a mess, and then.
So if the reality show didn't stress you and make you a fool, I don't think Wendy
this lawsuit is not.
And then you go low. The lowest $1 million you can get is 1. If you that stressed, get you 4 or 5, 25.
And then she had to quit her job as a Lyft and
Uber driver.
Well, that'll definitely make her quit if she got $1 million. Okay,
but
I didn't know you can quit.
You can stop today
and start back tomorrow if you choose.
Right, 4 weeks down the line.
She's a train wreck.
Uber wreck.
Could she even drive?
I don't know. Also in the news, a spokesman at the Yuntani Mountain Scenic Spot
What's wrong with them teeth? I'm sorry.
confirmed that a piece of glass has indeed broken on the walkway. Management has evacuated tourists and closed the passage for further notice. Just in case you don't know, there's a long walkway that goes around a mountain in China that's thousands of feet up in the air, and a piece of glass has broken. The spokesman says the cracks occurred after a tourist dropped a stainless steel mug on the walkway. However, he said only out of the 3 layers of glass, only one out of the 3 layers of glass broke, so the tourists were not in danger. The incident happened during China's week-long day national holiday where 532 million people were expected to make domestic trips.
Hey, you want to hear it funny?
No.
We just left from talking about Blac Chyna's mama to the actual country China.
No, that's fine.
That's actually kind of funny.
That story's on our Facebook page. Check that out. Also in the news, Oscar-winning actress Lupita Nyungo.
Huh.
Yeah, is that how you say it?
And she was in 50 Years a Slave or 12 Years a Slave. What was that movie she was in?
I think it was 10 years.
It was
Go ahead, Lupita.
Okay.
Lupita Nyungo.
She also has a Harvey Weinstein story. She's sharing it in hopes of doing her part to end what she calls a New York Times op-ed, a conspiracy of silence. In her piece, she recounts several encounters with Weinstein, whom she met while she was still a student at Yale School of Drama. 2 of their meetings bear resemblance to other accounts from more than 40 women who have accused Weinstein of inappropriate behavior, ranging from sexual harassment to rape. Through a spokeswoman, Weinstein has unequivocally denied all allegations of non-consensual sex.
Right, Mr. Harvey. You deny it.
Nyongo writes of an incident that took place after she was invited to a screening of a film at Weinstein's house, where he said they were going to watch one of his competitors' films with his family. The actress said she wishes she had known there were other women in the business I could have talked to. There are clearly power in numbers. I thank the women who've spoken up and given me strength to revisit this unfortunate moment in my past. That story is also on our Facebook page. Go check that out.
Well, it's an actress going around with the hashtag Me Too.
There's a Me Too movement going on. Hashtag Me Too.
No,
I'm not sure who started.
It wasn't Alyssa Milano, but it's the other lady started it before her. She just kept it going.
Yeah, she came back 10 years later.
Yeah,
and they're just trying to put more attention on it. I can't remember.
It's just for any sexual assault, though. Any woman that's been a victim of a sexual assault.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Or harassment.
I just feel like if it is happening, you should not be quiet about it. You should speak up about it then. Don't take the opportunity that was afforded to you to get where you needed to go and then wait 10 to 15 years later to cry wolf. And they did. It's, in my opinion, it's too late.
Well, I think it's the same situation that the women in the Cosby, which still hasn't been proven or anything, but Cosby was a big character as far as money and all that type of stuff, and you're just a little actress at this point.
Exactly.
You don't want to damage your career.
Exactly. So I'm going to accept it and move on with it and be done with it. I'm not going to bring it back up again because I feel like it's water under the bridge at this point. If it did happen, I'm sorry, but you accepted it because you could have just not accepted it and still had your dignity and moved on and said something about it then, which probably would have put you on the map and made you a bigger name.
No,
I don't.
The shame in it is that you allowed it to happen, so that's why people didn't speak up.
But I get that. What I'm saying, like, she could have been the person who would have broke out to have spoke up.
Yeah, that usually doesn't
it.
happen like that, Brandon.
It's true, but you don't know until you see, because now you've been quiet for 15 years. Don't come speak about it now.
Why not? Everybody else is speaking about it.
Because you basically trying.
Well, once somebody else brings it out, then if everybody else is speaking about it, I'll bring it up too.
And again, you're saying that happened to you. It happened to hashtag Me Too.
You can't say silence people.
Yeah, I would have.
And it is
Alyssa
Milano. It is who brought it back, but it was an African American woman who started
in the beginning.
Yeah.
All right. Also in the news, One California restaurant took the slogan "Love that chicken" from Popeyes quite literally after a Yelp reviewer accused the establishment of using the popular Louisiana Kitchen's chicken in several of its dishes. Tyler H. called out Sweet Dixie Kitchen, a Southern-inspired restaurant in California, in a scathing Yelp review on October 9th. Sweet Dixie Kitchen... Say this fast. Sweet Dixie Kitchen owner Kim Sanchez responded to the review saying the restaurant proudly serves Popeyes spicy tenders. She continued to say Popeyes has the best fried chicken anywhere. She said, we promote usually small batch local producers in our menu. The exception is Popeyes. We can't fry chicken at this location, and the fried chicken I love so much, and I ate a ton of it in Atlanta, so I serve it. Sanchez told Fox News that she started using Popeyes chicken 2 months ago and claims she's been upfront about it ever since. So I saw the news story. She's using Popeyes chicken strips for her chicken and waffles, which she sells for $15.
Okay, but how much Popeyes does she buy on a daily
well,
basis to go with this?
Some customers, well, she said they walk right in through the front door with it. She gets it shipped in every day.
That was the issue because the customers saw the boxes of Popeyes coming through, and I thought it was the back door, but
no, she said they come in through the front door with it.
So
how does she know how much Popeyes she gonna need for? So if they just run out, they just run through the drive-thru and get some more chicken tenders. What?
But she said she was going to contact Popeyes, and hopefully she can say, "Is it all right that I use yours?" and tell everybody that it is. But the problem is she's upselling it so high.
Why don't they just go to Popeyes?
They do go to Popeyes,
and that's the point
and
they're making.
Bring it on their waffles when they get there.
Go get you some Eggo waffles and go to Popeyes.
Because the waffles ain't fresh either. If she's selling the chicken, the Eggos is coming out the toaster.
Oh,
them ain't fresh waffles. Them Eggos.
We need to call Miss Kim Sanchez.
Let's call and place an order.
Let's call. She's in
California.
She's in California.
I know she don't know that.
But she's 2 hours behind us.
She don't know that. if we call right now, it's 6:21.
We need to call to find out if those waffles are fresh.
Call her.
Since she can't fry chicken,
And
I
wanna
want to know
if
if she's able to
You
make
can make
waffles.
a waffle at a hotel.
I don't know. Jasmine loves making waffles at the hotel
All
too.
you need is some pancake batter.
But you need a waffle iron.
She got Eggos. Can we get her?
I'm not finna play with you.
I'm gonna place the order.
No.
I bet.
We're gonna try and look up the number on the next break, and we're gonna call Sweet Dixie Kitchen on the phone here, because California is 3 hours before us, so it's like 5 o'clock there. So we can call Sweet Dixie Kitchen and get us an order of chicken
I'm ready for
and
it.
waffles.
I'm there.
All right, pick up.
I'm not gonna play.
I just need to know how much it is. That's all. I want 4 tenders and a waffle. How much?
Also in the news,
$15.
It seems like karma has struck again. The executives at NBC are allegedly sweating bullets and regretting their decision to replace former Today Show host Tamron Hall. The woman they brought in to replace Hall has some huge shoes to fill, and she's not up for the job. Ex-Fox News woman Megyn Kelly isn't half the woman that Hall is, and viewers know it. So
we don't like her.
Here's what happened. At one point, Tamron Hall was on top of the world. Not only did she serve as the anchorwoman for shows of NBC Live, MSNBC Live, and Dateline, but she was given the opportunity to join the Today Show by filling in early mornings during host Savannah Guthrie's maternity leave and hosting the 9 o'clock hour with Al Roker. Not only was she pleased, but allegedly NBC was pleased as well. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, she received an email that she was being replaced on the Today Show by former Fox News host Megyn Kelly. Not willing to settle, Hall decided to walk away from NBC and millions of dollars because she's a woman with integrity. Now, it appears that Kelly isn't bringing in the ratings and that NBC thought she is having troubles connecting with the younger people and minorities. In addition, it appears that celebrities are not exactly willing to sit down with her either. She has not been able to book anybody of any importance on the show.
Is it the same lady who had Grace had an issue with?
Yes, this is the same person that Grace from Will and Grace.
Megan Melania.
No, that's Karen.
No.
What's Grace's name?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, I'm stuck.
But yes, last
Her.
week we talked
Hey.
about a story where Grace from Will and Grace, that's not her name.
Deborah Messing.
Deborah Messing
Oh, you good.
was having a problem with Megyn Kelly.
But if you go back to the show that we broke this, I told you all NBC was going to say they messed up. Just give it time. Give it time. And I knew they was going to come back. But my thought process was that somebody was going to pick, what's her name? Tamron Hall up, and she was going to blow
somebody was
up.
gonna pick her up too.
But again,
I thought they did. I thought she was
Well,
on TV One.
so-
she's still on Dateline. She does stuff for OWN, I believe.
Yeah, she
And,
does own an
and
investigation
the
to
Yeah.
Right, because
discovery.
we watched that
Yeah.
investigation
Investigation
Discovery,
channel.
yeah.
There's also a story that she was working with Harvey Weinstein on her own show. He was going to put together her own show, but now she's stepping back from that because of the controversy surrounding his issue, and he's been fired. So she doesn't know where that's going to put her with her own show.
I was trying to figure out what he was chopping on over here.
Oh, the ice.
Also in the news, no, Melania Trump does not have a body double.
Yeah, that wasn't even close.
Despite what you may have seen she doesn't have a body double. So,
That wasn't even close.
but that was her.
That was not her.
That was her.
I believe it.
That was how she was just
It
drunk.
was her.
Not she was drunk.
Guys, no. What?
He said she was drunk.
How?
I was just trying to figure out why she was standing there with those glasses and that.
I can't believe that was her.
So the bizarre rumor grew out of a Twitter post from a California man who, according to his bio, sells hemp syrup. I'd like to try some of that.
They're so not affectionate at all.
The tweet implied the first lady standing beside President Donald Trump last week wasn't actually the first lady, but an imposter. He compared an older image of the first lady to a tight shot of her, as though this provided evidence that there are two different Trumps. The East Wing dismissed the obvious falsehood, chastising those pursuing it. Nonetheless, the social media engine roared. Conspiracy theorists latched on, pointing to the photographs of the First Lady trailed by a Secret Service agent who has facial similarities, and the assumption grew that a body double exists. So, Donald Trump does have a Secret Service agent following him that looks like Melania Trump, but that's not her. This picture, the woman standing next to him, according to the White House, is Melania Trump.
It is not Melania Trump.
Or it could have been his Secret Service agent.
Well, if they'd be a little bit more affectionate.
Maybe he didn't know.
He don't hold her hand. He don't do nothing. They just there.
It's possible that he didn't know because he was at another meeting, press conference last week where he said, I wish my wife could be here, and she was standing right next to him. Y'all didn't see that?
No, I did not.
But then he also said the people of Puerto Rico, so he don't even understand about that.
Oh, Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
What did he say about the Virgin Islands?
He don't know that they're a U.S. place.
Well, he was talking to the president of the Virgin Islands.
The president of the Virgin Islands.
But he is the president of the Virgin Islands.
He is the president.
All right.
The trailer. Okay, I'm sorry. The people from the trailer park voted for him. It's a lot of people in them parks.
It is.
So again, they selected their own.
Oh my God!
So
That man that I know. It's a U.S. territory.
So those are hot topics. Oh,
that's why I don't think he cares about Puerto Rico.
He don't.
Because he don't think he run it.
He feel like
Somebody had to tell him.
it's their fault that the budget is out of the.
And a month later, they still have no water.
Or electricity.
Yeah, no drinking water or
Electricity. So he don't care. And it's time for him. It's like FEMA can't be there forever. That's what he said. They can't be there forever. I have to bring them home.
Baby, if y'all watched Will and Grace this week,
I didn't see this week, but we caught up.
they on top of it. They on top of the game.
I'll watch it tomorrow.
so those are the hot topics. Anybody else got any news or anything?
Well, just the fact that how with the president 45, idiot, how he just down. I mean, he has no shame, no compassion for the fallen soldiers. He was such an idiot about it, and the congresswoman went in on him. She said she wanted to cuss him out,
Might as well.
but they didn't get her the phone But he hung up before she got a chance to cuss him out because he was on a call that he called the family. Instead of saying, I'll offer my condolences or whatever, he was just basically didn't address him by his name, and he was just being a jerk. And everybody that heard the phone call was not happy about it.
I was like, if the president called my phone, I'm like, who is this?
That's the one where he told the
he died doing what he wanted to do.
Right.
He knew what he was signed up for.
Yes, LaDavian something.
I don't remember his name.
So I answer the phone, and it is 45, the Tangerine Machine.
So
like, if you don't get off my damn phone, how you get my number?
But see, they knew he was calling because they was all in a family car to go to pick up the body. So they knew he was going to be calling. So they had him on speakerphone. So that's how come she said.
Because they was expecting this great message from the president. And then he says,
it went left.
He didn't know the child's name. And then he says, well, he knew what he signed up for.
And so now they have a black lady who...
You some of a bitch. That's what I would have said.
Not a black lady whose husband died in February just got a call. And she said he really did his research and he knew her husband. And he talked personally to her.
Well, yeah, because look at the mistake you done.
Well,
now.
I wonder what I would like to know, because this gentleman was not the only fallen soldier. No. I would like to know what was the conversations with the 3 others.
And he didn't call them.
He didn't call them.
No, he only called that one. If I'm from my understanding, he only called that one particular family because he wasn't gonna call no one.
So since that went such to the left, Beyonce, he just didn't call nobody else.
He didn't call anybody.
Everything you own.
And that phone call went totally left. And then you have Megyn on the View trying to defend it. And no, let it go.
Megyn is
John McCain's
John
daughter.
McCain's daughter.
I want her off of there.
Yeah.
She just don't flow, and it's like I know that
they need her for the controversy.
Well,
so
but
she doesn't give it to me.
I don't watch The View.
So Brandon watches The View, and I watch it. She's very put together. I like that. She's very put together.
It is as if
she's a politician's daughter.
They are saying in her ear, "Let her speak now," and then she goes. It's not like she comes into the conversation. You could tell it's strategic. Like
I get what you're saying, but I think she also like to let people speak.
But so think about this. You are the one. There's 5 people sitting here at the Sean Jackson show, and you are the one person that do not think like any of the other 5 people. You probably wouldn't talk much either.
Well, why are you on the show?
Because you need it for the controversy. The show needs you for the controversy.
They could get so many people.
Because her and Joy is going to bump heads.
The producers of one of the shows we was watching, Joy had a look on her face. They cut the camera too late. Joy had a look on her face looking over at her like, this bitch. I know when they go behind stage, they go to their separate rooms and don't nobody say nothing to nobody.
I bet they don't.
I get that her political view. I like how she tries to explain it or whatever, because she is like, for all fairness, I do like that about her. However, it's like you trying to. She was basically felt like it was in poor taste for the congresswoman to even bring up the fact that the conversation was here about.
It was a private conversation.
It was a private conversation, but it wasn't made. It wasn't made private when he said what he said, and there was other people out who said it. So when they came to her and asked her the question, she answered it, and then they took it how they felt. Like she has the opinion, and it was closer to home for her than others, so she took offense to it.
There's people walking in the door.
So let's go to the inspirational song of the week because we have more audience members coming into the building now. It's the inspirational song of the week here on the
He needs inspiration.
Show. We're doing 80s music, and stay tuned for your next Would You Rather question if you're watching us on Facebook Live.
Have we had the first
one yet?
We did. You wasn't watching Facebook Live. You have to watch Facebook Live.
I thought you was going to tell us.
No, it's on Facebook Live during the music.
Oh, man.
Yes. If you watching Facebook
I'm
Live.
talking during the music.
All right. We'll be back in just a moment.
Singing.
It's the inspirational song of the week.
I don't think it's fair.
We all need a little inspiration.
Why you like that? Hey, darling.
It's the inspiration.